basically police tend, he didn't say black youth, but that's what he meant, that police tend to respond when there's black youth assembled in public to prevent something from popping off. So anyway, you see how they create these like fake accusations of crimes, which is not something they would ever do for like a lawyer or a banker who is accused of crimes. They would be very careful about saying which things were actually likely or possible, you know. But when it's some guy that police shot almost to death, maybe to death outside the homeless shelter on Fallsville, they're totally willing to say, oh yeah, this is an armed robbery suspect, even though, you know, people who were interviewed on the scene said, what are you talking about, armed robbery? You know. So if we're going to do it, we got to
I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna hold the camera. Just point at, anybody who's talking. I'm gonna set up my laptop here.
Right on.
Just saying something and it
What's up, world?
Tweak this. He got everything.
Yeah, Dwayne Davis, guys.
What's up? Come on over here, man. Prove yourself.
My name is Sean. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, cool.
This is a collective, so you're invited to be a part of it. All right, everybody introduce yourselves to each other. Let's all right.
How you doing? I'm Rob. Rob? Yeah. Nice to meet you. You are?
Leo.
Leo.
How you are?
No. Nice to meet you.
Bruce? Oh, I'm not awake yet. I'm sorry. It's fine. Sorry. It's fine.
I was smoking weed on the ship.
Right
Straight up. And this is they broke my arm. It's a loan shark in Seal. They broke my arm one time. I kept everything in a diary. It was short there. This is my son, the one that stole my business.
Oh,
This is the one we go in the court on.
you're kidding me. How can you take something that was that cute back then? Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's my son. Man, you got everything in here. They took all this from me. They took all my pictures of my family. They took everything out. They tried to break my spirit. Sailors turned smugglers. Yeah, you got a lot in here.
You tell me something, everything it says, research and find out.
They found some website where you track down
That's important out there too.
there was somebody else.
Oh, this is
reach out to anybody. That's
Yeah,
Private
rap.
Avenue. Yeah.
Were you
A lot of
Navy?
days. You, so it'd be interesting.
Okay, I was as
If
well.
anybody was there, like you mentioned.
I was on the USS Mississippi.
Okay, what did you do?
I was administrative assistant to the engineering officer, Lieutenant Commander Gutierrez. I was Navy Dick. I was at 350 press. I did whatever
I was about to say.
I saw the printing press, so you see
Yeah.
documents. There's always documents. It kind of makes a lot of sense.
I was in the boardroom, so
Well, I was a
I
whole
was always
tech.
pissed off if
You
you
was a
were getting
whole
off the
tech.
boat first. No, I was with BT. I was BT.
All right, when I was a hull tech, I did.
Oh, okay.
I was a fireman on the. I was the #1 fireman on the fires. When we were doing the fires, they sent.
Which lock?
I was
Which lock were you in?
I was on the USS Mississippi. I was on the.
Oh, I mean, see, I was repair 5. I was always repair 5.
No, I was on the ship. I was shipboard fire.
Yeah, same here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I was the first one you send into anything, and then I did like the silent security watches. I used to smell those, so you put it in the tremendous tanks.
Back
You know about
then,
the tremendous?
You guys stayed smoking back then.
You smoked on the ship, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, they seriously, you can do anything you want out to sea.
And his, back in his day.
Welcome to America. Don't ask, don't tell.
Wanna go up a little bit? There we go. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'm just trying to get my laptop booted up here so I can talk with you a little bit more online. So glad that you're here. Let's check and see if there's any comments.
My last tour, I mean, the last cruise we did from our
Nope.
first class to Sergeant Bull,
Alright.
he was the president.
Tweet out a little bit more. We're here at the Barnes & Noble coffee shop here in Galveston, Maryland, just outside of Baltimore. And we're talking about we're waiting here for Shorty's case to be assigned a courtroom. So we decided we'd come over here and have a cup of coffee while we're waiting.
I always wondered why he was always.
That's why we're here.
It turns out I've been.
Glad you're joining us. Thank you, Global Occupied News Network, for having us up.
Of course, he's boiling.
Cause the dogs don't come down there.
Yeah, no one
Tell
comes
them-
down where that.
Alright, tell them about tagging out the equipment.
The red tag.
Tell them about red tagging out the equipment. When you put a red tag on the equipment, they can't nobody touch it. So we used to gut the equipment out and stuff what we wanted in it.
That's fine. This is all true, though. This is all true. We still use it, lockout, tag out, whatever like this now. Once you sign that and put that on there, it's legally bound that you cannot touch it until the work is done because it could kill you. So it's just like you said, you got, especially older ships back then. Oh my gosh,
You red tag anything.
I mean,
Even if the pump ain't even working, you red tag the pump, you take the guts out and you stuff it, and ain't nobody gonna bother you. And that, when you take the red tag off after you pull it apart, it's the same dead pump that was before you pull out of it.
now they changed things with my ship. I was stationed in Pearl and USS Brute, and I guess after the first 10, people got busted for crystal meth, which were out in Hawaii on that ice.
And
You
you
know,
take it on ship.
they kind of got hip to it. So I was never into the whole party crew back then. I was heavy into church, so it kind of got bad. If I invited you to church and you said no, you would get piss tested a week later. So people were afraid of me coming around because they thought I was a rap guy. So evidently they really had this problem because on a ship, of course,
I need power here to the laptop.
at the time you could smoke on the ship.
Power. There we go.
And you got lots of money.
Straight up, so they feed you every day.
Speaking of bed, I worked at Jack and Dust.
Just a second here, folks.
All the stores that do food, all the food stores. And so I noticed that this dude, he always had a bad stack of money. He never gained weight, but I never saw him eat or lose his money. So it's a good thing that I left at the time. We were supposed to go to West Africa for 7 months. And so we're like 5 days away from leaving. So it's like real busy just trying to get everything ready. Well, one morning we go to roll call and they announced that no one's going to come on our office.
Joining us here, folks. This is your loyal live streamer, Freeman Sullivan. So glad you're here watching. You're here waiting on Shorty Dwayne Davis's court case.
So they went back to that office.
I'm trying to do like a browser.
Always had flight attendants coming over to visit them. Absolutely just all friends. They grabbed him first.
Let's give us a second.
Our beds for our racks were right
We're going to be out here all day, probably tomorrow and Wednesday. Hopefully that the trial will be held in a timely manner. Here to recover Shorty's possessions.
We had 10 pounds of raw crystal meth, 5 grams of
Dude, you can't, how you gonna rob him on the ship so he talks your ass home?
that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. His muscle was, he was a tornado. It wasn't unusual for him to walk out the street. Every morning about 4 a.m., the roach coach would come up. This servant with long hair lived up on the North Shore. He would go to all the dealers and get his son on the ice race. The ice cream vessels on staff. So he had access on and off every military base. So he would come to our ship and meet with Petty Officer Love. Love would get on there and he would just ride around, come back, the money was exchanged and this and that. Now he's in charge of payroll. So it's like he said, you don't want to mess with us. You can mess with him. So he comes on the boat, no one checked his stuff, no one, it could have been one.
Log on to the social stream if you'd like to talk. Glad to have you join the chat. You can do so using Facebook or Twitter or your Ustream. And now we're back up here again. I just want to, you can check on my live streams. They're at YouTube. Let's get our channel up so we can check it out.
Everybody has something. They say go straight to left. They can't do that. You know what was happening? You know what was happening when they called?
We can't even find it on Facebook. That was back in 1990. So anyway, yeah, I was never into that. But for those who wanted to live wild,
It's all around you, but it's like you can't get away from it. The message is like,
now that was, like I said, that was 1990. They were a lot more strict.
it was on the 70s.
Andy the Rock, rest his soul, he passed away. But he told me
Oh, sorry about that, folks.
back in the 70s.
Live stream.
Wow.
You do whatever you want to do. Transports used to get on the military house and go in. And we used to load up the duffel bags and just get kill them.
So what's the real stuff?
That's my information about Wayne D. Davis on Facebook. You can follow his case.
Leo. Check the message. Oh, we sit here. What it is they've been this man been making a really long.
Everybody has a role.
Everybody got a role in this. They're doing live streams. What it is, they're trying to vision there.
I've been here pretty much most of my life, until I moved around a little bit and joined the
Were you in here in 2011?
Yes, I was.
They got to put the total in 5,000 for them.
Oh, okay, I heard about you. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's what it was. And it was about, I call it potty training politicians.
Nice. I work on Capitol Hill right now. Yeah, I operate the power plant.
As soon as I get this up and I can check it out.
The Capitol business a lot. They know me.
And we'll go back to our conversation.
I took it down.
Now, we're not making our, but they just one time
There we go.
on the hill.
Now we're seeing our live stream. We got it up and running.
We're supposed to.
Alrighty then.
My power can't use the most.
Okay.
They got to do the trams. They got underground. They got a lot
All
of
that stuff. So right now, we made it up until like 1960 and then stopped. Basically, we're just glorified heating and cooling. Chill water and regenerates heat.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't start that.
No, this is all legal. That's part of the license.
We're going to join the conversation now that we got back up and online.
And it is dangerous. And it's fine.
There's where I'll probably be moving to.
The way I look at it is,
It looks like a nice little place. In Bolton Hill, Park Avenue in Mosher. Anyway, let's get back to the discussion. Thanks for watching.
well, you know, all it takes is numbers. I mean, anybody can become a congressman or a senator.
I'm running for office.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a second.
Well, in Maryland, you know, they need us.
The Republican is just as corrupt, but if you
I
go
say
in,
it like this.
but if you go into Republican, you can carry more weight because they're trying to change their face. They can't change their face.
We're going to go back over here and join the discussion, folks.
You sound like a man.
Bottom line is, you know, I think working there, I've been so frustrated. Like, why are things so backwards and so slow? And it just doesn't. It doesn't like if you're gonna build a ship, you want to start with the keel and work your way up from there. Okay. But the current way that the machine works in DC is let's start with a light vest, and we're gonna take 20 years to make a better light vest, and it just goes from there. So, you know, I read the that book about Lincoln that they made as a movie, and I was like, this is dirty world. long time. And then when you look even further back to our forefathers, like James and John Hancock, they were saying he was showing up at the Continental Congress in silk suits when Chinese silk was illegal. So it's like, that's his best way to get everybody to think of it. Show up and like clothes. So,
But it had to be done.
and it was done since the beginning. It was done since the beginning. So I think, when you really look at the charity work about government, yeah, it truly was an experiment. If you are able to take advantage of the system, you can live as a king under the guise of, oh, it's run by the people, but really it's those who actually have the power and the money and the resources that control everything. That's the sad part of what we see. That's the truly sad part. Technically, the way I look at it, we don't need to have the seat of the nation in D.C. It is a terrorist nightmare as far as a security nightmare. Only a few bridges to get out. There's no need to be centralized in one city in the U.S. We can actually put it in Kansas and maybe every year just rotate it around. Because you notice the economy of this entire area is just built around D.C. and all the government money that's brought in through taxes.
That's why they say DC never,
There is no
never.
longer any industry in this area. There's no, way of bringing global money in. It's all just coming from ourselves. And if you really want to see that, take a trip to Portland, Oregon. They keep it there. I love it. Black Jesus. I love Portland, Oregon.
See what he said, Black Jesus, right?
Nothing but good about it. It's not a color thing. It's more of like a state of mind. White Jesus turned water into wine. Black Jesus turns dust into weed. I'm just saying. Whose wedding would you rather go to?
Black Daniel.
The bottom line is, it's our nation, even though it's for the people, by the people, it's not run by the people, it's not by corporations. But at the same time, we can change that, and it takes a little bit. Exactly.
We're abolitionists. I'm a Presbyterian. That's Martha Washington. That's J. Edgar Hoover.
Can I be Harriet Tubman?
J. Edgar Hoover.
Pick somebody else. You can put that up right now.
Bruce, we need to.
No. This is a new version of J. Edgar Hoover.
I was gonna say.
Martha Washington just sat around
It's always been going on. It's always been going on.
Shut up, Shorty.
Shut up, Shorty.
Why he had what he did. Wow.
You're gonna like exchange information, right? No?
Oh, here
They
goes
realize that
my movie.
the numbers are changing. More people are going outside counties now, and it's all changing. There you go.
A lot of names. Did you enjoy the time meeting these people?
This is awesome.
I seen you over there ear hustling. We can't be in court. I seen you over there ear hustling like, wait a minute, I'm listening.
I know, I'm trying to be nice about it.
I said, I got one. No.
We probably related though.
No. That ain't my cousin Earl. That's not my cousin Earl.
That is so cool. The randomness of life. It's neat.
Because things attract. I mean, it just attracts.
I work shift work, so it rotates on and off, whatever.
Anything else you tell you, you gotta kill you. So just stop asking the question about the job.
Unfortunately, everything I do is public access.
You wouldn't even more rush today, right? Hanging with me and you associated with this. It's like
It's too late.
blackball all y'all.
Gotta get my own toilet.
Hey, I'm taking toilets. If you got some, get them up. For real. You don't be surprised if you start hearing about me in the Capitol with little stickers on the toilets in the Capitol building. Say somebody been putting stickers on toilets. I did it. For real, I'm gonna find me some stickers, the kind that they put on the windows and shit, and then it's gonna adhere to the toilets. I'm gonna put politicians' faces in the bottom of the bowls. Catch a load, catch a load, catch a load. And that's what it's gonna say, catching a load. We're gonna have so-and-so's face there. I'm gonna start with O'Malley.
Oh my, don't even get me started on that.
And then
Don't tax our rain.
what do you think you're gonna do with the snow?
I know, it's next.
I'm gonna get you by flakes.
Here's what gets me about that whole issue is like,
How many flakes is in this?
how many millions of dollars per day are the casinos bringing in? Yet my youngest brother is in a city school. They don't have books. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have
What's the lotto? I thought that lotto. Right there.
Lotto, Stadium Authority, and casinos.
In the administration of distributors.
Right in there,
And then went to the administrative by the county finished paying administrative fees with no money.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what's funny about the Grand Prix?
I'm not funny. Everybody got paid for the week.
Yeah, thank you. Like, I love auto racing. I'd love to be a billionaire like Joe Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Just auto racing is the only major sport where anybody can be an owner if you got the money. That's what it takes. They don't even ask where the money came from. You know. But to get this, there was to have just the Indy cars there. The fee to have them show up is more than any other sporting event, and hardly anybody watches those cars. But that was like the biggest bill was we had to pay them to show up. Yet there's other organizations who could have done the same race and would have been like a third of the overhead. We would have had more profits. Then they would have still stole that money. You know what I'm saying? So they still they already have the events and they keep it all work like on. There's that one bridge that goes into Cherryville. What street is that? From Federalville and over Street. Yeah, it's all stored over there. All the fencing, all the tires, they're stored over there. Like Schuler's concrete, they look at barriers. Schuler's concrete did the barriers. And another two companies already donated. They cost nothing.
So for those of you watching, we're here with Dwayne Davis, Shorty, aka Bull Bomber. We're here at in Towson at the Baltimore County Courthouse. We're just around the corner. We're waiting to see if we can get assigned courtroom in this matter because there were a shortage of judges, supposedly, and that's why we're here. We're sitting here having coffee waiting for a courtroom. So that's what's happening. We're having a nice conversation. And I thought I'd keep the live stream up for everybody to keep you abreast of what's happening.
All I need is 2 days. Look at that, 5 races. Big little races. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm used to it. Are you a lawyer or?
I'm glad you know.
I got it.
Okay.
Been doing work.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, they won't give me a court. They won't give me a
I know.
judge. They won't give me a court.
I'm like kind of curious.
Yeah, I'm sitting at Starbucks right now. Every time I go in the courthouse, I got a fear of death and they follow me around. I had 4 Baltimore County police officers when I showed up. They don't have any court. They have me for a court case, but they don't have a court for a time to go to the facility. And they'll call me if they find me for court.
I know, I'm surprised it's still in here. You know, now it's like,
The judges, they took me up to the judge's chamber and we talked to them about assignments to the judge's chamber.
Right.
Oh, I am there. They know I'm here. Jake and Jim ain't show up. Jake and Jim have not shown up. But I'm here and they got my number to call me as soon as they find out. Paul Weinberg case.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you can get somebody pregnant. That's what happened in this area. It just happened. Okay, it just happened. Well, don't worry, it'll happen.
That was an order the other day.
Hang around with him, you don't
They
have
said they
to.
was protecting. Yeah, wow.
It just happened. It just happened. You know, it just happened.
Yeah, they got my toy. Yeah, I got my man is here live streaming on it. Ain't no newspaper up here. Ain't no mainstream media up here.
But what are you doing in town?
Just just on the way to meet some friends, do some other stuff like that.
Yeah, they took my number. They said when they find it, they're gonna give me a call. And I got her number. So I'm gonna clear the hour. Rob got all the everything. So I'm straight. I forget if the accountant came, run the paperwork, and the taxes paid.
What's the trial you guys are doing today?
But he has an issue with
I don't know. I was supposed to be Judge Cox had my case, and then 20 minutes later, I had nobody.
Over here with Birdie Dwayne Davis. We're at the Barnes & Noble's Cafe, getting ready to go appear back in court. Anybody who has anything they'd like to say, please log on to the social stream or the chat. And I'll talk to you.
They denied that. They denied it.
All of a sudden, it's gone from
Alright, I feel a need for some tea. So what I'm going to do is set up the camera.
Since day one.
I will be right back.
Ever since they showed up on the beach, someone's on the boat.
Let me set up everything here, and then I'll... Moi, senor.
I have been reassigned, not reassigned to it. You got a picture of
go back to
That's a nice little shot right there.
that's
There we go.
Looking over your shoulder.
all the stuff.
Oh, he can walk.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. My name's Sean.
Clark, nice to meet you. Well, not so good, but that's why I bring the
Okay,
chair.
and that's fine. And that's fine.
But I'm getting around now, so I couldn't walk like last year.
Okay, well, that makes it convenient though.
I bring the chair. It's like my support vehicle, kind of, right?
I mean, think about it now. You've got there really hasn't been any great prison reform.
All right, we're gonna set up the camera here for you folks, and I'm gonna run outside and smoke a cigarette. Sorry for the camera moving around.
And now you look at a lot of things that are happening with this, they're going to come out eventually. And now we're seeing this prison culture permeating the society.
The only thing about a monopod,
Handling problems with violence.
so I get a good shot for you people.
So, people were receptive.
There we go.
Coming back, not putting education aside, looking at these areas, it's a cycle, And we're
All right, I'm gonna run outside for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Or the one they tore down.
Yeah.
CEOs would take me around. Because we were filming, I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
I would tell me all like stories. This hallway shanked to death. This segregation unit. They stabbed the CEO to death. The reason they shut down that part of the prison. She shared a lot of their points.
And then people leave that, they come back to regular society. And they're
White shirt. I even
Yeah.
sat down myself and just tried to picture,
Well, I gotta get up and go. It was great meeting everyone. How to you all meet and where high def, but
Come down on
Come
down on Saturdays. We're doing
I'll be right back.
Citizen response to police brutality and corruption at the Red Emma's coffee shop.
You're gonna find me about a decade.
see, here he goes. See, I told you we related. That's how my cousins, all my cousins do the same thing. Why you up?
Definitely.
I didn't say you didn't buy a big bottle, I said bottles.
Nice meeting you.
You too, you too. Take care. Nice talking to you.
Guys have a good day. I can't wait to see you again.
All right, I'll be right back. Live stream's still going. You can see it on the laptop over there.
Truman Show.
The Truman Show? Oh, this is we said we were gonna call this the Shorty Side Show. The Side Show.
A lot of it, but I had no
We attract positive people.
Yeah, but he wants to knock everybody out.
Who said it? Doing well. Yeah, that's what we do.
And then take it.
I still love you, Mom.
I don't think he said it like that.
She only heard what she wanted to hear. She a woman. Understand? $5 an hour. I'm paying you.
You ain't got careful.
Shorty. That's her name. Yeah.
Judges are on every.
All right.
I mean, I believe they're retired.
I'm sure they did manage some.
I got the motion to squash the subpoenas, so why didn't I get anything else?
But it is
I did. I got that when I showed up with all these people. I got Steph, I got Bruce, I got Bill, I got Rob, I got Tom, I got Clark Sullivan, I got Shaka Zulu coming by. All the people showed up, and then I had some people that was working public service up there that know what I was doing. Know me from back in the day and stuff. And they was all up there, and then we started doing what they was doing. So as soon as I showed up, they had the dogs out there. They're totally sitting inside the courthouse right now.
They can't last. They gotta take it.
In the court building, like outside.
So thank you for calling me. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I told you it was going to be
Just the fact that they showing you what's the streets to begin with and extend towards the transmitted force is ludicrous. It's
We already called the meeting. The meeting don't exist yet.
and you know that there's a UN General 21 and they meet to hands like okay. It's and I have a tendency to concentrate too much on the forest, and then I've got trees burning right outside my house. And I'm convinced that that was going to be
Yeah, we know that.
because
I just wanted to show you what you know. All right? Which one you got? Oh, you still on the minority report? You like that? I gotta put it together.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Letter of the sexual request for pardon and
Letters to my president.
the Facebook post for the lady for the city. That was a lot.
That's Judge Turnbull. That's why I want him to try. Read that.
Yeah.
I had constant glorifying 2 years of shining light in windows. Yeah.
That's directly with this case.
When it's summer, and I went right to the process of what do you do? Of course, everybody else knew that I was asleep. Oh, there's a story, there's a story. I said, really? I said, you know what? The bank
Financial crisis.
I said, she's shining the lights on the daughters that if the fight was every suspicious so it's always whenever you give a damn, you keep on have search lights shining in lights. So they know the ramifications. And I'm convinced that they now it's like what's going on.
Read this one. Read this one. This is really. See, this is all the shit they took from me. You got it. You feel me? And that's on YouTube.
It just struck me.
See, on the email, what the email says,
Certain folks in there mentioned
Pastor Keith was there.
Yeah.
That was Pastor Keith was the community liaison with Governor O'Malley when he was in the city council. Governor O'Malley was there. And we recruited leaders to get blacks to join the Republican Party. That's what he was for. He worked for Michael Steele.
I don't believe we can ever
Do you guys have a single convention is happening with neighbors and young sides? Do you find similar kind of things where you feel as though you're being by people in the neighborhood? I mean, again, it also seems strange. Everything all it's all
obstruction of justice.
I've got no tar sand signs.
I told you this. I told you this was the scene.
My house has its bumper stickers too. And I've got signs everywhere. And one thing I will tell you, sign announcing your cat. Because 9 and 10 sit there and they see that sign. I'm going to trespass.
Thanks for calling.
Take a chance that you don't.
Nice email with it.
I have noticed.
Nice email with it.
Yeah, yours.
They make sure they don't step foot literally over this side. And we should both up.
Got the itis now with this.
I'll come back tomorrow and do it again. What they're trying to do is discourage customers from showing up so they can enter a judgment of right. And then they can dismiss the case. But I ain't gonna do it. That's why I said y'all gotta go. Y'all can't leave. Y'all can leave. Y'all probably leave in that toilet and that bucket. I just wanna live in Lil, give me that shit. You got the transcripts on the other two trials? And then two. Now on the video disc, they got the case numbers on the disc. They was transcripts from the courts. You can only look at them on a computer. You can't play them on a DVD player.
I actually don't have every
I'm coming back every day, dog. Real for real. The more that they deny me, the worse they get. They have a problem. Faith. Even calling them lawyers, Nancy lawyers. They said they probably got a sign to the case because everybody's scrambling to get involved.
And I'm back here, folks.
Pretty much they want us not to show up so they can switch the case.
Be right back, folks.
Came in from DC, got this evidence. That's what I'm telling everybody. So you've been here for at least 3 hours already. Go up there and climb on the bench and go to asking for a blanket to homeless. Like we being homeless in the courthouse.
Yeah, some of those articles I had never seen. Where'd you go? Especially Colorado Blue. I love that. You know?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Starts cutting it in the back. I've got the skills to do this. Really aggressive. My brother definitely really aggressive. You need to let me do this. 3 or 4 times it goes out. And then Chris was out of town. And he came up to me. It was the snowy day. And he's like, I just shuffled your walk. I need money. I was like, really? I don't have any money. And then he was on a Saturday night, 10 o'clock. He was like, I told you to come back with money. I said, have you asked me that? And if I were you now, you should ask me. And then he came back one more time. He says,
Yes.
yeah, I know, that's why I want to find you some
Say what's up, you need to be back there. You should have.
yeah, we just wait.
All right, everybody, we've been called over to the courtroom, so we're going to be leaving here in just a second. Do me a favor, want to hold on to the camera for just a minute?
Officer responsible. You're responsible citizen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like the standard. Thank you. I think the bottom one is the only one that's the same. I can do it. You don't have to. Try. No, it's okay.
Before I start moving, I am definitely going to make sure that I button up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be on the move in just a second, people. For those of you out there watching on Global Occupy News Network. Just getting ready. Gloves. Another glove. What is it? There it is. So we'll be on the move in just a second, folks. Shorty just left. We're on our way back to the Baltimore County Courthouse. Thanks for watching. We're good to go. Cool. And I'll take the camera. You want to grab the chair?
Sure.
All right. So we're on our way out. There we go. So we're on our way back to the Baltimore County Courthouse, folks. Bye-bye. No problema. Let's get the other door out. Cool window. You know what courtroom he's going to be in? 23? All right. I'm going to grab a chair for just a second, and I can sit in it and do this. We're on our way to the Baltimore County Courthouse. Sorry about that, folks. There we go, my fat butt. There we go. That shirt break makes all the difference in the world to me when I'm walking, right? Rather blustery out here today for people that are watching. A little chilly. I don't know how you're doing it without a coat on. Yeah. Sorry about the wind on the mic, folks. We'll be at the courthouse here in a minute. Getting the workout here, folks. Slowing down. I gotta stop for a sec. Thanks. What? Oh. You're a little out of breath yourself.
A little bit. I'm okay. I'm just more cold than
Well, I figure I stopped in the sun for a minute. Yeah, it's a nice day. I've been seeing more of these hookah lounges, like right across the street. I've been noticing them in Baltimore.
Huh.
Little places where I don't think you can smoke cannabis. But nonetheless.
Federal Hill.
Alright. Now we decided to take a short break, folks. We're headed down to the Baltimore County Courthouse, as you can see it there in the background. March coming on, right? Comes in like a lion. Snot's flying everywhere. Happens to me when I get cold. Oh, hell no.
Oh, really?
But no. It gets chilly, but never gets cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Usually 65 for the high, 50 for the low.
Wow.
Every day.
Wow.
Yeah. Although the fog kind of gets to you.
Huh.
Because, yeah, it's really foggy in San Francisco. Yeah.
I've never been there.
Huh. Come out sometime.
Oh,
I can show you around. Yeah, we're on our way back. All right, what I want you to do for me, if you can, is I'm going to finish up the live stream, talk a little bit.